Welcome to 5 common eye makeup mistakes that you might be making, and I'm going to show you how to avoid them. So I have saved my eye makeup step for today because I am about to commit these 5 makeup mistakes on one side and then correct them on the other side. So you're going to get, this is going to be fun for you probably at my expense to watch how I create these mistakes and correct them on the other side. However, before we get started, we are in the final day of the 7-figure image challenge. If you didn't make it into this round of the 7-figure image challenge and giveaway, fear not, because this is a 3-day inbox series of makeup tutorials that are designed to help you quickly propel your on-screen image forward. So if you are a woman in online business who is embracing the power of video to grow your brand and you want to learn how to do your makeup for the camera, this free 7-figure image challenge and giveaway is for you. You know, let's get this look on lock. That's what I like to say. Okay, so today is the 5 most common eye makeup mistakes to avoid. I'm going to commit them on this side and correct them on this side. I've already done my foundation, I've done my cheeks and lips because that's always how I start. And I saved my eye makeup for you. I'm going to commit these faux pas with you. And the reason why I'm doing this is because these are things that my students have told me. I committed those mistakes for years and had no idea that I was even doing it wrong. I think we're taught certain things we don't even know. You don't know what you don't know until you know, So if you are committing these mistakes, like I said, they're very common. I committed them for years. So this is not, I'm not picking on anybody. This is just, it's easy to fall into these eye makeup traps. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first mistake, the first of the most common eye makeup mistakes is what I call the dark all over lid. It is very common to think, well, I'm going to bring out my eyes. So I'm going to go dark across my entire lid. And contrary to popular belief, dark makeup does not bring out your eyes. In fact, dark lids, I'm gonna use the mirror here so I'm not, just looking at you, but dark lids are most likely gonna close off the eye rather than make them stand out, okay? Again, committing these mistakes on this side, and then we're gonna observe the difference. All right, so I always recommend putting a more mid-tone shade on your lid, something that is not too dark, not too dramatic, something, neutral. I'm gonna do a neutral on this side, or complementary to your eye shade, but mid. Let's go with a mid-tone, okay? Not too dark. All right, so dark lid on this side, mid-tone on this side. Okay, next mistake that I see is what I like to call the eyeliner tug-of-war. So I did this for years. This is the mistake, the tug-of-war mistake that I see all the time. And I want to reach the screen and go, stop, don't do that to your poor eye. But I'm gonna make it now, okay? This bit, and putting eyeliner over here. This tugging, I gotta stop. I'm sorry, I gotta stop. Your skin around your eye is like tissue paper thin, okay? So when you're pulling and tugging on your eye, this is a fast, surefire way to create unwanted lines and wrinkles, okay? Instead of pulling and tugging on this eye area, you're gonna balance your pinky on your cheek here. Again, I'm gonna look at my mirror over here. And then you create just kind of a dotted line along the lash line, okay? And then, I mean, I don't know anybody that can make a perfectly straight line from corner to corner. So to go and sort of create these dashes and then fill them in, it's gonna spare that skin, that precious skin around your eye. Okay, while we're on the topic of eyeliner, I'm going to commit the second most common eye makeup mistake that I see. That is a thick, dark line all the way across the bottom lash line. Wow. I did this for years. Created a thick, dark line underneath my eye. Nothing will age your look faster than a thick, dark line underneath your eye, okay? And the reason why I see it all the time, and I say it's one you want to avoid, is because just looking at me, that line draws the eye of my viewer down. I am trying to create lift and brightness around this area of my face, and this line is competing with that attempt. Okay, so if wearing eyeliner on the bottom lash line it's something that you've always done, you're more comfortable with that. Okay, I want you to try this. Just try it with me. Try bringing it in only to the edge of your iris. So about a third of the way in. And I want you to just looking at me straight on. Notice how that black line drives the eye down more on this side than on this side. And it closes my eye off. It makes my eye look smaller. So more eye makeup, unless you are intentionally creating a look, like the smoky look, you're going for that thick, black, sultry look, which if you are a woman in business and you are a professional and you are meeting with clients virtually and, I'm guessing, you could be trying to create the sultry black smoky look, but I'm thinking that what you really want is for them to see energy and vibrancy on your face and to be attracted to your message rather than distracted by this very dramatic look. Okay, so that is mistake number 2, is tugging and pulling with the eyeliner and then lining this dark line beneath your eye. This is fun. This is fun to see this mistake, not mistake. Okay, mistake number 3 is what I call wielding the mascara wand. Okay, this bit, pumping the mascara wand traps air in the tube. It's the fastest way to burn through your mascara. It's going to change the consistency. That's what makes it clumpy and it's not going to perform as well. It's going to wear out faster, and it's going to dry it out. So you want to. Did you hear that pop? Okay, with your mascara. This is a total sidebar. This is when I wasn't planning on sharing it, so this is for free. If you want to test if your mascara is still good or like it's performing at its best, pull it out. If you hear that pop, you're still in good shape. You could still get use out of your mascara. There's still life to be had. No pop, definitely time to toss it. Really, you should change your mascara once every 3 months. But if you are popless, it's time. It's definitely time. But this will mean it's time sooner than it should be. This is a mistake I made for years. And it's like wielding the mascara like a weapon. Okay, I used to do this bit. Anybody do this? This bit? Okay, and then the furious blinking from corner to corner? Anybody? Is it just me, or is anybody either currently do this or you have done it in the past? I want you to see the lack of effectiveness of that. Okay, and here's what I'd like you to do instead. I'm gonna use my eyelash curler, and don't be scared of these. If these ones that are, you know, properly constructed, it's not gonna pull your lashes out. It's not going to cause eyelid injury. You just base it at your lashes. You curl at the base, midway up your lash, and then again at the tip. Okay, now if you do this, if you prepare your lashes for your mascara, you're not going to need to wield that weapon, that mascara wand. All you have to do is, all you have to do is hold your mascara wand at the base of your lash and then slowly twirl, okay? This is going to cause the mascara to cling to your lashes, and then you can go back to the base and slowly wiggle your way up the length of your lash. Okay, this is going to ensure that each and every lash is standing at attention, covered and standing at attention. Okay, you can do this 2 and 3 times. I recommend doing a few coats if you're about to turn on your camera. I am a fan of drama at the lash line, baby. This is killing me, it's killing me. Common eye makeup mistake number 4 is ignoring or overstating your eyebrows. So the whole purpose of treating your eyebrows, of shaping them, filling them in, is you're creating basically a window treatment, a frame for your eyes. The whole point is to soften the edges and create a frame through which the eye will see through the glass to the view outside, right? It's not about the treatments. And bulky, blocky, just real exaggerated and distracting window treatments, it's going to distract from the view beyond. And that's where we're trying to go. We want to draw attention to your eyes. And so ignoring your brows altogether, that's a mistake in and itself. But too often I see, and I could show you pictures. The only reason that I can share these mistakes with you is because I have made them myself. So I'm gonna share with you what an overstated brow looks like and the impact that it has versus a brow that is accentuating and drawing attention to your eyes rather than overpowering your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to, all right, so I am using a powder. I like to use eyeshadow on my brows. I find that it looks very natural. Oh, wow. Wow. So this is, it sort of looks like I have a caterpillar at rest on my face on this side. However, this side, I've done nothing to this eyebrow, okay? And it's not serving my eye at all. It's not doing me any favors. So while this side is overstated, this side is completely understated. So I'm going to take a pencil. I'm going to just make hair-like strokes along the base of my brow. Okay? Define that arch. Extend the tail, not terribly far. Okay, all right, that is much better. It's a much better situation than this. Okay, now I had only applied that one eyeshadow shade on that side. Ideally, you want to keep the interior corners of your eyes lighter and then gradually darken them in order to you would kind of want to pull these eyes out. So what I do is I create just that darkness. Instead of putting it all over my lid, I'm just gonna put it in the corner of my eye. Okay, so notice I've gone light to dark. So where this side really has just closed off my eye looks small, my eye looks hidden. Over here, my eye looks bigger and more, it looks more natural, but it looks more proportionate to my face. And the whole purpose of makeup is to reestablish symmetry, proportion, and balance to your face. Okay, so I'm gonna create a little bit of highlight on my brow and blend in that spot. All right. Okay. So before I commit mistake number 5, let's review. Mistake number 1 is on this side. This is a dark lid shade all over my lid. Closes the eye off, and it doesn't bring out my eyes. Instead, it makes them look smaller versus this side. Second mistake is the eyeliner tug-of-war, where I was pulling on my skin to try to create a straight line. Instead, I showed you how to use the pinky trick. And part B of the common eyeliner mistake is to line your eye with that thick, dark line on the bottom. Mistake number 3 is to wield your mascara wand like a weapon and pump it back and forth inside the tube, which is going to wear the product out faster. It's going to trap air in the tube, and that's when it dries out your mascara and it becomes like clumpy. And mistake number 4 is overstating your eyebrows. So this side is way overstated, too much. This side, I went ahead and just did a natural brow that matches my hair color, isn't overly defined or overly dark. And finally, this is the 5th mistake. I'm gonna demonstrate what to do instead on this side, because we gotta take care of this situation, get this eye makeup off. But if you are using your facial cleanser to remove your eye makeup, sister, it's too harsh. It's too harsh for your eye area. I did that for years. When I think about, I used an exfoliating wash, so it was a little gritty, and I would just do this bit with my face. The eye area is so, you have to be really gentle with that area. Cleansers are too harsh for your eye area, so I recommend using, I like oil-free eye makeup remover. You're gonna put it on a cotton round like this, okay? Let's take care of this situation. I'm gonna put it on my eye and just hold it, just gently hold it, and slide down the eye. So it almost looks like I have streaks from my mascara, okay? It should look like that. That's how you know you're doing it right. It's just gently removing that. I gotta get rid of that brow, I'm sorry, I've got to. I've got more brow shade on than I did mascara. If you need to do that 2 or 3 times, just to get all of that eye makeup off, I put a lot on. This is so much kinder to your eye area than the furious scrubbing with your facial cleanser, okay? All right, so that should do the trick. And now I can go back and make this eye match this eye. I had someone ask me, do you feel like you have to wear makeup all the time because you're a makeup coach? And I was like, you'd be surprised, because I have to use myself as a model. I am usually the one that doesn't have makeup on. Okay, so there you have it, the 5 most common eye makeup mistakes. I would love to know which of these were sort of an aha for you. Like, oh my gosh, I have been doing that for years and I had no idea that that's not the way you were supposed to do it. I would like to know what you're experiencing, what you have to say. And finally, if you missed the opportunity to join the 7-figure image challenge and giveaway, go ahead and comment challenge and I can send you the access link. We've got a great lineup of giveaways and prizes and 3 days of makeup tutorial emails that in less than 15 minutes a day, you can propel your on-screen image forward and harness the power of makeup as you are showing up on video to grow your brand. So, comment challenge, and thank you again for tuning in to this installment of 5 common eye makeup mistakes to avoid. And I look forward to hearing what you plan to do differently. Have a great day.